Hello everyone and welcome to Centennial Edmonton. Today we are going to show you how to create a Mexican-inspired braised beef brisket using only the best of the best Sterling Centennial provided beef. We will start with the marinade for the brisket. Start with a little oil in the pot and add 2 chopped onions. Cook for a few minutes to soften them up. You'll then add the seeded jalapenos, dried chipotle peppers, garlic, coriander, cumin, brown sugar, salt, and black pepper. When it's all soft and fragrant, transfer everything to a blender and make into a smooth paste. Then set it aside to cool down while you trim up the brisket. Add a little bit of oil to help smooth it out if it's needed. Now let's start to trim up the brisket to get ready for the marinade. The first thing you want to do is trim off the thick layers of hard surface fat. The hard exterior fat doesn't render very well, and a Sterling brisket has the perfect amount of interior fat for flavor and tenderness. Just trim the fat down to a 1/4 inch thick. Remove any silver skin from the bottom if there is any. This process is much easier with a nice cold brisket. The fat is firm and easier to trim. Now that the brisket is trimmed up, we will rub the marinade on it and let it sit for a couple hours, preferably overnight if you have the time. For all you chefs out there that are intimidated by a brisket, or don't buy it because you don't have a smoker, don't despair. This is an easy way to produce a quality brisket in your restaurant or at home. With the brisket in the hotel pan, finish off with adding some beef stock, orange juice, ancho chilies, pasilla chilies, and pureed tomatoes. Put a piece of parchment over top of the brisket, wrap the pan in tin foil, and place in the oven for 4 to 5 hours at 350 degrees. While the brisket cooks, we are going to put together a fresh queso for the tacos made with whole milk, lemon juice, and salt. Okay, the brisket is nice and tender now, but not falling apart. We're going to take what's left of the remaining braising liquid, reduce it down into a barbecue sauce. This way we can baste the brisket while we're grilling. Time to put the taco together. We have some warmed up tortillas, our sterling silver brisket, some quick pickled onions, and a little queso on top. Finish with some fresh cilantro and a couple of lime wedges. And now you're ready to eat. Alright guys, it's that time. Enjoy your tacos.